Hi, welcome to Arm Wraps. My name is Randy Miller, and today we're going to be doing a freezer wrap. And this is for 6-packs Creamery. And so what they did is they hired us to do this. I asked them what was the question, is the normal questions, what kind of mini fridge or refrigerator or mini fridge or freezer wrap or anything like that that we'd like to have. So we went and we picked one out. We went to Web Restaurant Store. .com, and this is the FCM2 product, and I'll put all the links down below and also in the card, top right hand corner tarp card. Can't talk right now. And this is a beast, so this is a freezer. And so what we had to do is I asked them, have the graphic designers send me over the graphics, and I send them the measurements and everything. And this is it right here, and we're going to be wrapping this out right here. Also, we are going to be wrapping the front door, this right here, and I'm going to be showing you both product or how to do it. Also, like that right there, just the process and everything. Also, on it says customer service, we also show. There you go. As transparent as possible of what we do. So this is the reason why we do is live videos and go from there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull off the door first. We're going to do the body first. The door is going to be a little more challenging, and I'm going to actually show you how to do all that. There we go. So on the web restaurant, it's all a lot of it's commercial use products. So they do high grade products. I'm not sure why it's not coming off. So. That's weird. This is the first time I'm actually doing this product. Not sure why it's not coming off. And I'll edit this too. That is weird. Oh. It's always a learning process. Weird. Let's see why it's not coming out. Boy, I don't know why it's not coming off. Alright, this might take a little longer than I thought. I see a little something else underneath. Boy. Okay. Game plan. See more screws on the bottom of this. Usually just pops right off. Time to improvise. Oh, it's spring loaded. That's why. All right. Let's hit the body first. Okay. So make sure I'm filling dents. Because when they ship it here, sometimes they have dents and everything. Okay, now, time to get to work. Oops. Let me fix that real quick. Sorry about that. Okay, on every print, I mean, what you can do is we can do the full service, or we can do it send the image to you. If we send the vinyl to you, what we normally do is we cut the backing, as you can see right here, and so we know exactly where it is. Also, we have markers here and here to line it up perfectly. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull the backing off. And the first thing I'm going to do is there's a little marker here. And a little marker right about there. So it should be perfectly lined up. As you can see where the image is at. There it is. Yep. Should be perfectly lined up. Let me go back here real quick. Just want to make sure everything is lined up. Good job. Okay. And anytime you send any images to us, we always we double check everything. This is a new unit. We've never used this before, so we had to wait for it to come in, do true measurements of the corners and everything. Because on the website it doesn't tell you anything, or it does, but it doesn't detail stuff. So I'll double check everything. What I'm going to do, okay, so now what we do is we do the backing. So you lay it straight like this. You can do it yourself. I'm kind of showing people if you don't want to pay for the full service, you can do it yourself. And if you got any air bubbles in there, it's fine. What I'm using actually is called the Yellow Tools. It's called the Betty. And it's a great product to use. And again, I'm going to put all the descriptions down below, the links. So if you want to get more into wrapping or the business of the wrapping, you can definitely check it out. Or if you just want the best and latest techniques. And on this product, if you screw up a little bit, no big deal. So what I'm going to be doing, and it's designed that way too. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab the bottom of this, and I'm just going to pull it, not tight, but tight enough that you can actually see it. What that does, it stretches the vinyl out evenly. And again, if you have a little air bubble in it or a crease, you just pull it up, put it right back down. But if you do a full service like we're seeing right now, I always do videos. I like to show customers the customer service, also the techniques or just how I do everything. At the end of the job, I always use a Bonjoro app, and it's a video app that goes to email, or the customer's email. So it's a private video. And if they're happy with the product, there's two stages that we do. So if you want full service, we do stage one. Stage one is buying the mini fridge, design, the print, also installing. And stage two is actually shipping it, because we don't know how much it costs to ship, and also where we're shipping it to. So, and we need the true measurements of that, the weight. I'm sorry, the true weight of the product once it's done. Okay, I'm trying to get around this little wire. Sometimes it's a pain. Okay. On this one, I just have to and it's going to be covered up anyways with the frame thing. Okay. Now let's go pull it back and down. Sorry about that. Hopefully I didn't get kicked out. Never know when someone calls me if I get kicked out of the video or not. So like I said, this is an air release final matte sheen. Excuse me. And we do a lot of custom designs, custom installings and stuff like that. So whatever mini fridge, refrigerator, freezer, table wrap, or whatever, we're here to help you guys out. It's kind of high. I don't know if you can see that, but I'm slowly just doing it. And like I said, if you got any creases or anything like that, it's really no big deal. You just pull it up, move it down. Now after doing this body, you're going to hit the door, and that's going to be a little more challenging, and I'm going to add a little more, I guess, love to it. And we're going to add primer 94, and we're going to use blue tape and get all that set up. I'm just poking where the screws go in. Just 3. Okay. I'll get out of guys' way. So if you got any comments or questions, comment down below, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. And again, I'm going to put all the links down below in the description box, but also on some links on the top right hand corner of the cards app. So if you're on a mobile, you can make it easier for you to do. Okay. Next is back's just as important as the front, so I want to make it look as good as the front. I'm going to do a cuts right here. Oops, I'm going to do the bottom part too. So once I get done, again, I do the Bonjoro app. This is a video app showing what it all looks like before we ship it out, but also send pictures and link to this video to the customer so they can watch it in the process. And the reason why I kind of do these, whoops, sorry about that. Sometimes I I gotta figure out a little system. The reason why we do these videos is because it helps the arm wraps business be as transparent as possible, but also stand out. And also, we're not China made. Okay. Let's get the back out of the way. And of course, some of these videos are not perfect, but I just want to show the process too. Okay, almost done with phase one. And at the end of this job, I always use the heat around the edges. It just sinks in the vinyl a little bit better. Activates the glue. Yeah, so if you have a business or even a home, a man cave, a shop or something like that, and if you want your logo or any kind of sets for sports logos or trademark logos, we can do all that for you. Okay, that is the body end product. All done. It looks great. Okay, next is the more challenging one, and I'm going to do the door. Okay. Let's see if I can get this set up a little bit better. Okay, so what I'm going to be doing is this door right here. And I cannot take this off because it has a spring loaded. I just realized that. That's the reason why I can't take it off. Let's fix that real quick, so I don't lose any of the pieces or anything. Ooh, it's a heavy spring. That's a good thing. Sorry it's taking so long. I just want to make sure. I just want to do everything right. There you go. There it goes. I guess I had some plastic around there or something. Perfect. I'll just leave it right there. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I want the vinyl to lift up or anything around the edges right here. Also, right here, I can't wrap the product right here in the corner. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use blue tape so it doesn't scuff up the. Wow. I'm going to put primer 94. I don't know why it's not sticking over there. Primer 94 product around the edges. I don't want to goop up the window. That's why I'm masking it all up. Also, when the blue tape, and I'm going to put all the links down below to what kind of blue tape I'm using and everything. The blue tape, if you mask this up, it doesn't stick. It has a nice sharp line too. The vinyl doesn't stick as well on the blue tape. That's the reason why I'm using the blue tape. I usually use my yeah. All right, let's see what the back side looks like. Not too bad. I usually sneak the vinyl in the back, but on this one I'm just going to sneak it right at the edge because there's like an encaved. Just want to double check everything. Okay, so this is what I'm going to be using is primer 94 around the edges, like right here, and around this edge right here. And honestly, you don't need that much. If I had a pin primer 94, that would work just great. And I'm just going to hit this, just the edge right here. And it's a clear liquid. And it just makes the vinyl stick much better. And I'm just doing maybe a 1/4 inch, just enough so the edge of the vinyl can sink right in there. And you don't need that much. Actually, I might just do the down here. And that's going to be a fun one right there. See if I can actually. Nope, can't shove it in. Okay. There's always a game plan for everything. Clean the table off. Less stuff you can fight with. You don't need that. Need that. Okay. I just like to have a clean area. Okay. Now, here's the product. arrows are going the right way. Okay. So what I'm going to be doing now, so make sure the vinyl goes all the way around. Yep. Okay. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to use this tool. It just cuts the backing off, and it's called a bodyguard. This is one of my you can see right here. It's cut in here, but not on the door or on the vinyl. I use this tool all the time. So what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be tacking it on, and I just take the vinyl strip off. And it's better tack it in on and see where it lays. And I can adjust, making sure it goes all the way around, underneath, all the way around. Perfect. So once I am happy, okay, we're going to do the doors now. And I'm going to actually add heat at the end of the job. Okay. I always like to triple check. I do have an extra vinyl over there. I always print out extra vinyls just in case if it doesn't go well. Now this has a little indentation. Sometimes it's just better just doing it this way. Laying it down. And just doing it that way. You're forcing the air bubbles this way or the other way. And if it looks good, looks like it does. Okay. Now what I'm going to be doing is go right from the corner. I'm going to hit all the corners. I'm going to do a 45. Now the bottom is, I got that little bar thing, but also I got this little wire thing too right here. So I'm going to do my best to get around that. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go around the handle first. Just want to get that out of the way, and it's the most, I guess, challenging area. What I normally do is I just stretch the vinyl off a little bit. And it kind of just walk it in. And we are set. Okay. Now this is the bottom part right here. What I normally do is I'm going to overlap it because it's better having vinyl on top of vinyl, and no one's ever going to see the bottom part. So I'm just overlapping it. Get over there. And now I'm going to do on this side too. I don't want to move it too much. Sorry you can't see. Just want to make sure there's no air bubbles in it before I lay it down. On this one, I'm going to do 1/8 inch, so there's still vinyl on top of vinyl. I didn't cut directly on to the side of the door, but I am going to show you. I just don't want the vinyl on the door, or the vinyl on the table when we're moving it around. I'll show you on this one right here. I'm just going along the table. Okay, so let's do this. Let's lift this up a little bit. Hopefully I'm not getting in the guy's way. There. So on this top part right here, hopefully you can see that. Again, it's going to do about a 1/8 inch. If you can see that right there. And okay, yeah. So I'm just gonna kind of walk it in now. And I'm gonna overlap it. Okay, on the sides right here. Actually, my knife is not cutting good. Let me get another knife real quick. That's another thing I like using. This is a Yellow Tools knife, and great blades. They last forever. I'll put a link down below too. Very happy with this products. Okay, now it's probably gonna cut a lot better. Okay, so straight down. So it's a nice even cut. And on this side too. Again, no one's ever going to see this part because it's covered up with the metal. But I just like to get as tight as possible. Okay, again, I'm going to do it. I'm going to put it right on the edge. Throw it on the ground. And again, no one's ever going to see this. Okay, got side, oh, back side. Okay, so this is what I'm talking about. So no one's ever going to see this. More vinyl on top of that. The back side right here, this is going to be, I'm just going to cut this like this. I'll walk it in. Again, I'm going to use my knife and just walk it down. Cut this excess off. No one's going to ever see that down below. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my fingernail. And I'm going to try to sink it in as far as I can. Let's flip this guy upside down real quick. So it's tucked in there. So after this video, I'm going to actually put links to 6-Pack Creamery on the YouTube channel description box, so you can check out their products. And if you're close by, you can go to their store, or where the 6-Pack Creamery is located at. Yeah, it's always good to have a nice sharp blade. Just works nicely. And again, at the end of this job, I always use a little heat gun to it. It just sinks in the vinyl a little bit more. Activates the glue a little bit better. Okay, now the fun part. I'm going to do the window next. And that's another reason why I do these. Actually, you know what? I'm going to use the heater on this one. This is where the handle is. Again, it just softens up the vinyl. Activates the glue a little bit better. I put the tape down, it kind of blocks the knife. Also, the vinyl sticks to the tape and not the... Okay. Now I'm not going to cut directly, I'm going to cut on the blue tape. I'm going to only cut about 1/4 inch away from the edge, because it relaxes the vinyl a little bit more. Okay. I don't need this guy. You hit the corners so they sink in. Okay. Now, I'm just going to use my fingers, or my fingernails. So the vinyl's relaxed, and now it's going in. Okay, this last cutting, I'm going to cut straight down, and it's still going to, at maybe a 30-degree angle cut. I'm just getting tighter and tighter. I'm just kind of taking my time. The reason why it's at a 30 degree or 40 degree, because then I can sneak it in underneath the trim. It's much easier taking the blue tape off the window instead of the vinyl off the window. That's another reason why we'd use blue tape. Okay, once it's synced in, sometimes it's a process. Sometimes it doesn't sink in all the way. You just have to take the excess off. Now what I'm doing is I'm getting the extra vinyl. I just want to make it look diamonds for you guys. It's a small detail stuff. Last and not least, make sure I get all the tape off. Oh, it's right here. So we're going to do the handles, because the handles you cannot wrap. There you go. You're all done. Now I just have to get it on the door again. I'm gonna do it on the side now. Cardboard on there. This is the extra print. I just don't want to have it. The vinyl be scratched out. Oops. Okay. Okay. Okay, almost done. Again, what I do is right at the end of the job, send pictures. Also send a Bonduro video email to the client. Tell them I'm all done. This is the end product. If you're happy with it, we will ship it out. Once you get done paying for the phase 2, or actually stage 2, and go from there. Don't actually see. Okay, never mind. All right. Well, thank you for watching. Thank you for your patience. It took a little longer than I thought, but now I have it recorded on this job for this, and also this, how long it took and everything, so I can fine tune the cost. But right now I'm just going to leave as is for the price for the customer. No big deal. It's more of a learning curve. It's part of the business. All right, thank you for watching. My name is Randy Miller. This is RM Wraps. You can go to rmwraps.com and also check out full service if you want a full service like this, and you get the same package as you're seeing right here. Also, if you just want the wrap itself, we'll print it out, ship it out, and you guys install it. And you've seen how it's done now for this unit right here. and kind of go from there. Well, thank you again. And if you want to call me, you're more than welcome to. It's 208-696-1180. Also, email me at rmwraps@gmail.com and send me the graphics or whatever. We can get you set up there. So, again, thank you, and hopefully talk to you soon.